Hello everybody and welcome back to Colony Survival, where today we are kind of letting the game run a little bit while we're still waiting for this glider. I did, just for the sake of everybody's sanity, leave the game running a little tiny bit so that we would get a little bit further towards this glider. We now just have about 19 of each left. Might even do that by the end of this episode, maybe the next one. So in the meantime, our dudes over here, we might need to wait for the zombies to all just make a to all finish popping round, and I'll just make sure that they don't kill anybody, because I keep finding a few of my colonists dead every day, and I think it's the ones coming out here. As much as I've tried to pull this all forward so that they're getting a bit more protection, I don't know. The zombies are still about at this time of day, so I might need to just manually kind of give them a bit of a helping hand. Or maybe put a few more slingers on the walls and stuff like that. Possibly, you know. But this guy needs to go. You need to die. Bye. I'm using my crossbow at the moment. We'll just make sure that they're all okay. They're getting to their little fishing spot. Alright. I mean, there's like zombies like sort of hanging around in the water and all sorts at the moment. It's a bit of a pain. You! What are you doing? What are you doing there? Bye. Okay. So they're all safe. No one seems to have died today. That's very good. There's a couple of zombies coming in here. They are getting killed. Not by me, apparently. My terrible aim. But yeah, they are getting taken down. But it takes them a very long time to all get down here in the mornings, seemingly. So, boof, boof. Ah, boof, boof, and boof. Okay, I think that's all of them. So yeah, what I was gonna say is we've got a nice little flat area down here. Okay. And we also have like lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of barley that really get gone, you. My colony's so huge. Right, so yeah, we've got this lovely flat area here, and I have a very big need for some extra barley. Because I believe that the chickens, well, I'll check them. I'll see if they're still struggling or whether they've managed to sort it out. But no, it looks like the barley fields really do need some extra attention. I've also noticed this sort of lavender field area over here. It doesn't look very good. Maybe this could be something else, and we could move the lavender into better sized fields. So I just want to see how big this is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could have 9 there and 10 where the wall is. I could just about squidge in some 10 by 10 fields if I dig down the outside here. So I think that's what I might do. So I'm going to just carry on the moat. Oh, it would help if I didn't have my bow and arrow equipped. So just going to dig down this last little bit along here. And that's basically going to be my moat. I mean, I think I'm going to need the wall to be here because basically, I need the wall to be where the zombies won't spawn. So I don't want zombies spawning on my wall. They won't spawn in the green area. So that's where I need to be expanding to. I can expand a little bit forward as well if I want to, which is quite nice. I'm not sure I want to right now. I think this big patch along the side is going to be the ideal. But I think just making myself a moat here and then make myself a wall there would be the ideal thing at the moment. That's what I'm going to spend my time doing today while they carry on working on that glider. Because we've pretty much finished the building over there. I mean, I might want to at some point go over and make some prettiness over there. Maybe put some pretty, like, those light blocks. I might like make a load of those and plop them about the place. And there's a few places I've noticed where they need to be added. So that's a thing. How far do I want to go? Maybe I could just go this far. For now. And put something in this back corner later. Maybe even split the levels up a bit. Because it's getting quite tall. We're basically getting into the rock layer there. So that's kind of crazy. I sometimes feel a little bit like I'm not as inspired as other people, but then I suppose they probably spent hundreds of hours on this, like making things, whereas I'm more just, I'm making a base that'll work, but I'm not being well, I think it looks quite nice, but I think there's other people that, you always do that, don't you? You compare to other people and you're like, oh, they've made this amazing thing, it took 1,000 hours. But mine's not as good. Well, of course it's not. Right, so I'll dig this trench out, and that will be my sort of safety net against any little zombies that want to come in. Then I will build myself a wall, and then I'll probably do... I normally just go around the outside and I'll build the wall up just to make a functional area, and then I'll go around the outside and sort it all out. So we are... I swear, the sun no sooner comes up as it goes down in this game, but never mind. So I want to get myself some stone. I've got lots of stone bricks, so that's not an issue at all. And I'm just going to make the wall around here. And then at the very end, I will fill it all in. I apologise if you can hear next door's dogs barking. I don't know. They are very barky lately. Maybe they haven't gone on enough walks or something. But there's not a lot I can do. I don't think I've ever heard them come through on a recording, but... Sometimes as well, like, I can hear the ferrets squeaking, like, super loud. They're like, eek, 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 eek. And then I listen back to the recording, it's like, eek, 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 eek. I'm like, oh, okay, it wasn't actually that bad. But I know it can be annoying. I remember once listening to a YouTuber, and she was, like, doing something outside. And she had all these birds. And it was on something like autism, I think. And then everyone was like, you know what's the most triggering thing for people with autism is when there's like annoying noises in the background. It's like, yeah, I suppose. Probably not the best to be doing for that sort of video. Okay, so let's just right, now we have a safe area, so we've shored all that up. So the next thing I need to do is to pop in, well, remove this wall, I would say, next. And then remove any kind of stone bits, and then change, add dirt or grass where I need. I'll add dirt first, and then I'll probably do what I've done here, and I'll put in grass tiles. But obviously you can't plant nothing on stone tiles. That wouldn't work very well, would it? Now where's all my dirt gone? Loads of it. Wonderful. Go back. Ah, why do I have to literally choose the tile? That's okay. Now this is a very dark area, but unlike Minecraft, zombies will not spawn here because it's dark. So don't worry too much about that. They will spawn because it's dark and it's not in a protected area. This is a protected area, so we are probably fine. Probably being the operative word there. Okay, let's just do this bit here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. So I might need to do something about lighting here. I'm not really sure, but like most of the time I've been putting torches along the sides of things, but I may need to do things like put torches in maybe positions like this. Pop a torch there. I mean, people have been saying actually, why have I not got any boxes in my berry fields? And that's actually a really good point. I've got no crates here where I should have crates. Hang on. Let's get that sorted. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, I'm doing enough stuff. You can let me off for forgetting one thing. Good grief. Okay. That will do, I think. That'll give them enough places to pop their stuff. And then, can I put torches on top of the crates? Yes, I remember I can. Yay! So So a crate with a torch on every so often will be a massive help. Okay, so now we've improved things as well. Yay! We've improved our ability to see. and our efficiency at because obviously they're having to go to boxes that are miles away, so that was a bit dumb. I'll have to go and look around at things like that. But the bigger your place gets, the easier it is to miss little things like that. See, like, I don't think I've got a crate up here either. But I do want to completely redo all this. So I'll pop one down anyway, just for now, because they are still using that. And put a little torch on it. There we go. Alright, so what the idea is with this little bit here is I want to put in some barley fields. I'm going to need some more peeps for that, and I'll probably need more beds, but we'll put the barley fields in first and then we'll see. Okay, so I want to go to my little banner tool. No, I don't. I want to go to my crown tool, and I want to put in a food, and I want to put in a barley farmer. I want to try and do a 10 by 10. I'm not going to be able to. Okay, so these are going to have to be like 80 tiles or 88 or something like that. 96 I can do. Okay, we could go with 96s. A few of those maybe. It's a little annoying that I can't go for the 10 by 10, so yeah, that would be 10. We'd have to go right up to the wall, and I really hate that aesthetically as well. Oh, such a challenge. Yeah, the only other thing is to get rid of the berry fields over here, but I do need those berries, I think. I mean, the other thing I could do is maybe move the berry fields into maybe this area here. Maybe this would be a good area to have the berry fields in and take them away from this area. So how many have I got? I've got one, two, I've got about 5 of them. But I feel like I'd have to remove them all, and then we'd... The annoying thing is it finishes like there. That's so annoying. That's so annoying, but that's just where the cookie crumbled. Well, how the cookie crumbled, I guess, with that one. So I either go for like 8 by 10s or something. I might just go for 8 by 10s. That's not going to be that much less efficient. Or we could go with 9 by 10s. And that's 90 then. And then that would at least be in line with the other fields. Yeah, we're going to do that, I think. I'm going to go with 9 by 10s. It means I've lost 10 squares compared to what I would have done, but... Okay, it's saying there's no unemployed colonists to take that job, but that's fine by me. And have 3 nice big barley fields, and I will need 3 nice big beds to put them in. See, that then lines up beautifully. And I could possibly get another one in on the side there. But I'll see. I'll just keep it to the 3 because that's actually quite a lot of barley fields. Right, so I need 3 more beds somewhere. I just literally get in the amount of beds I need, and I need more. Maybe we could have more beds down here somewhere. This is my bunkhouse. Underground bunkhouse. Where were we with it? We were... Okay. I could make one here. Make one here. So we want it to be about there. And go back about 2 tiles that way. Just get the basic shape of the room. Okay, yeah, we're hitting the wall where we were to the next door room there, which is nice. And I'll stick another 6 beds or so in here. Because, I mean, another thing that I'd maybe want to do is to expand out my metalworking empire. So I might want to even take some of the beds out of the workshop and put them down here as well. So this area might get expanded even more. So if I'm wanting to put 6 beds in, this would be enough for 4 beds. I want to go back another 2 for 6 beds. And And I probably want, as much as it's a pain, I probably do want to do all the stuff that I do to make it pretty. Which is normally I replace the walls. I might make a little fireplace or something at the end if I'm feeling particularly fancy that day. And put a wooden floor in. So let's just take all the flooring tiles out. Because that's the most annoying thing to replace. Walls aren't so bad. But trying to replace the floor with beds underneath, with beds on there, is very, very irritating. And that's actually not right. It needs to go back one as well. So hopefully while I'm doing all of this, I've got -3 unemployed colonists. That's fine. They're not dead. They're just the ones that need to be employed for the fields, the new fields. Okay, let's get some planks. Throw those away, whatever they are. And get ourselves a nice wooden floor in here. I do get a little bit obsessed with using blocks that I've already used sometimes, and I think I do need to get a little bit more creative with using the newer blocks. But I think sometimes when you've got a theme in place already, it can be a bit difficult to change it. Okay, so 5 beds there. I could do with 6, but 5 will do for now. Certainly enough for the people that I need to employ. So yeah, I could come in later and make that prettier. Like I said, I could put a nice fireplace in. I can change it all about. I mean, definitely it looks like... Okay, yeah. It's very cramped, isn't it? I needed to redo the ceiling there as well. And also there's walls here that need redoing. This corridor absolutely needs widening out. Well, that's kind of messed up, isn't it? So it looks like in the room next door, it's kind of back one. Okay, oops. Unfortunate. Let's take that bed away. We'll build it up properly there. I'll get rid of that. I'll need to sort it out in a minute, but that's fine. Fine for now. At least this way I know what I'm dealing with. There we go. That's what this room needs to be. And it needs to come back a little bit and everything like that. But that's fine. Happy with that. I'm going to need to sort out the floor. This area, I imagine, can go back quite a way before I actually hit the red zone. Because I've expanded the entire colony so much, it means all of these underground layers could be very much expanded. I could do the floor down here, I could do all sorts, but at the moment I'd probably give them a torch at least. Like on there, so they can see. Although why I want to give them a massive flaming torches in their bedrooms where they're trying to actually have a kip, I don't know, but you know, it's just my thing. But I'm quite happy with the way that area is looking now. And now I'll be able to recruit my new colonists who are going to look after those new fields I made. Wonderful. So just recruit to fill all jobs. And we'll get some barley farmers in. Wonderful. Lovely. I could do with possibly giving them crates. I'm not sure. We'll see how it looks when they've actually planted their stuff. And then, as I say, I'll probably put some grass around and stuff like that. So I could do with putting grass all up there. For a start, because that shows me where the field starts. And then we're going to have a look and see how close they are to finishing this glider, because this is what we're really waiting for. But I just sort of thought I'd use the opportunity to just sort of plug in a few of the holes in my economy, and one of those was definitely the fact that I didn't have a very good barley farm going. And that was causing my chickens to not produce as fast as they needed to produce. And that was then, oh no, I've used the wrong colour grass. Oh well. I'll probably change that later. So I need the other grass. So you can see we are also out of wheat. So I might put another wheat field in down the side there. We probably do have a lot of bread though, a lot of flour and bread and stuff. We've got loads of fish meal, not got much flour. We've got 700 loaves of bread though, so we're fine on that. It just means that the bread economy is keeping up very well. Now, let's have a look at the wheat fields. They might actually be ready to harvest anyway. They're all over this side though. Oh no, they've just been harvested. Good grief, okay. Maybe more wheat needed. We're doing fine for food though, 2.5 million food. We're absolutely no problem for that. So let's go and have a look in the inventory and have a look at the science and see how close we are. So we're still at 30. Really? How are we still at 31 science bags? We were at that at the beginning of the episode. That was 20 minutes ago, guys. Come on. Chop, chop. So I think I'll need to keep an eye on the production chain there and just see why they're struggling. If they are struggling, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there. So this is the grass we actually want. Irritatingly. It's going to irritate me if I don't do that. I want everything neat and tidy and I want the grass to all match. It'd be like having half a carpet like in green and half in like a lemon colour or so. I don't know. That might actually go. But in 2 different shades of green. You just wouldn't want it, would you? Not that you really want like green carpet necessarily. I've got green carpet in my house. It's not so bad. Carpet in this room is swirly grey. There are some terrible, terrible carpets in this house because it's rented. One day I'll own my own house and I'll be able to actually put carpet in that's good. And when I need to put in like things for the ferrets and floorings that are good for them and stuff, I'll be able to do it and it'll be amazing. Okay, so now I've got an idea where all that stuff's going to be. I can put in a crate with a torch on it. Because that's my thing right now. Crate with a torch on it. Light and storage in the same convenient package. Okay, so that's good. Probably want to also go along the edge here and put some torches on the wall as well. No, I can't be bothered. I just gotta kind of run for a little bit and then I put the torch down because I can't be bothered like counting squares. That'll do. I'm far too lazy for that. That's the edge of that field. I know a lazy person wouldn't be doing this. But I like to know where my fields are. I may still put a field in there, so I'm not going to change any of that quite yet. Doesn't it look lovely? So I think that there's a section down here actually that needs to be put in grass. Yes, it does indeed. That's so much prettier than a big giant patch of dirt. It looks like cute little fields rather than a massive giant dirty great heap of horribleness. Oh yeah. All done. Cool. So I need to know what's going on, and I might be able to work it out. Oh good, some wheat is ripened. I might be able to work it out. Like, there's something totally wrong with the production of these bags. So let's have a little look. So these guys here are the ones that are producing the bags. And they are missing matchlock guns. Okay. So where do we make matchlock guns? I think it's here. I think this is like a gunsmith. And the gunsmith is missing steel parts. Okay. So steel parts are made... Alright, so we don't have steel ingots to make the steel parts. I think the steel parts are made over here. on these. Iron rivet, wrought iron. Yeah, steel parts need the steel. So we're not getting steel ingots in. That's where the bottleneck is right now. Why not? Wrought iron too, and cokes. Do we just not have enough finery forges? Because I could make some more of those and put them in. Do we have wrought iron and coke? Have a look. No, we don't have the wrought iron. Yeah, he's missing wrought iron. Okay. Where's wrought iron made? Is that over here as well? And these guys. Wrought iron. Needs iron ingot. Right, okay. So, iron ingots. Where are they being made? Over here? Iron ingot needs iron ore. Oh, we're right the way back to mining. Okay. Let's have a look for iron ore. Missing iron ore. Yeah. So that's what we're actually missing is iron. So I need to make some more spots for the miners down in the mine. So let's pop down the mine and see if we've got any more iron ore that I can put a miner onto. Now what's that? Is that all copper? Let's just see what iron ore looks like. Or can I see what they're getting? I think that's clay. I think that might be copper. Or iron, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put ore into here. Iron ore, gold ore, and coal ore. Was there copper in here? Yeah, that's just copper. Okay. So I think we're down a level for iron. I think this is iron. Yeah. Yeah. And we've only got like one dude getting us any iron at all at the moment. Which really sucks. On this level. And I'm not seeing any more. So what we may need to do, I need to just check. What we may need to do is to find some more iron. We need to do a little bit of digging and expand this area out a little bit. And get some more iron mining on the go. There we are, there's another little spot. I might need to move some of the crates about. But we've got more room now, so that's cool. Let's see if I can find 2 more nodes of it. Nope. Oh, there's one. I can get myself 2 more miners in here. 3 more even. Yay. I'm going to move the crates about a little bit just so that there's a bit more access to these areas. I'll give you one there. There, they should have plenty of crates there. I'll put one there too. Never have too many crates in this game. Alright, so miner. Let's go. I want a barley. I want barley farmer tool. What? Let me change it. There we are. Miner. A monster killed a water gatherer. Oh joy. Just what I need. Right, so I need to employ a whole bunch of new dudes. There's none unemployed. Oh, actually, I think we have the ideal amount of peeps now. That's really cool. And hopefully now that should make things a little bit quicker. The old science. So we still only got 31 advanced. I've got loads and loads and loads of advanced science bags. but we're really, really short on the colony science bags. So if there's anything that needs basic and advanced... Oh, actually that. We could use the advanced science bags we've already got. We could get the scientists working on that. Same with the digger limit. That needs more colonists. That needs basic science bags and stone blocks. We'll probably do that one as well. And the banner radius will be able to go up in a few colonists' time. But I will need more happiness stuff. Because we've only got a happiness of 4 right now. So I don't really want it to go negative. So we've got to be a bit careful with that. But hopefully that should be enough to get things going with the old advanced science bags for the glider. Please. Although it might take a while to get through the whole production chain. So that guy's still saying, no iron ore. We still really not have any iron ore? Oh, it's coming in now, look. There we go. There we are. Starting to make some... nice one. Yeah, that's much better. So we had a problem all the way back at the mining stage. So, good grief. There's so many different stages in making these advanced science bags that you've got to look back through to find your bottlenecks, which is kind of crazy. Let's see how we're doing now. Got 8. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing fine. Happy. How are you guys doing? Ah, yes. Look, the barley's starting to come in now. So they're starting to get a lot more feathers and everything like that for the... Yeah, so all of these things that I've been doing have been helping. And my economy and things are starting to be a lot more fluid. We're still doing great for calories. That's still going up, which is what I want to see. I'm eventually going to want a trader as well, I think. We're doing pretty well. Reasonably well for defense. I think we may need more daytime defense, but I'm a bit worried about the happiness of the colony. I'm going to need to do something about that before I start employing more people, because I might need to employ more people to keep the happiness up. And that might take 4 people. So let's have a look at happiness. 30 for 40% availability of perpetual stew. Could we get a little bit more of that? Availability of luxury meals giving plus 30. Existential happiness. 30% for cake. We make more cakes? Let's try and make some more cakes and some more perpetual stews. Just see if that increases the happiness a little bit. I'm almost certain we can. We don't have yet chocolate, or cookies, or fufu, or fuffa. I don't know if that was... I don't know how that's said. Probably something that I don't know how to say. You get happiness from New World meal, rice meal. So all of these things that are going to come from the colonies are going to really help with the happiness. So getting out to the colonies is going to be important for that. So I don't feel really that I want to be expanding this place too much before I get the glider done. But the glider will get done. It's just taking time. I may need to leave the game run after this episode and just let this whole stockpile get sorted out. I mean, obviously it's now, by the time I got around to doing all of that, it was nighttime again. So that's very irritating. Super duper irritating. In fact, I think I'm going to go and kill some zombies to take out my frustration. Oh no, I ran out of ammo. Run, Sheila, run. Let's see if I can get some more ammo. I'm using a crossbow right now, and I kind of don't want to take too many of those off my crossbowers. You know, it's getting bad when the matchlock guys start to chime in. You gonna turn around? You're just being annoying now. Takes a while to reload these, but they're very, very good. If you don't miss. We'll go around the other side and help there a bit. And the moon is going down now, so it's going to be a case of just taking out all the stragglers. Red eye guys. Ah, run away. Back me up, guys. Back me up. So hopefully while I'm doing this, I think the others are all going back to work. I'm going to just try and cover them while they do that. Against sneaky ones like this. Sneaky. They just like sneak in the water and everything. You don't need zombies like that. Don't want you in my apocalypse. Because like I get to choose, you know. I'm like, this is the kind of apocalypse I want. Apocalypse. That I like an apocalypse with cats. They just lick you to death. That might be one of my choosing. I've used them all up now. Okay, so they need to make me some more crossbow bolts. You guys can deal with this one. Is anyone dealing with this one? Guys. Dudes. So yeah, changeover seems to be a problem. Oh, there's the daytime ones. Cool. Daytime slingers. Take a few more crossbow bolts. Hopefully they'll remake them in the day. But obviously that's going to take iron as well, probably. So making all the ammo is probably using up a load of the iron. Don't you be going in there. You! Where did you come from? Okay, let's just make a... recruit a couple more. I'm not saying this is the safest place to work. But I do kind of feel like what might be quite useful is maybe to pop like a little daytime slinger or archer job here. I know I said I wasn't going to recruit anyone more, but... Daytime bowman. Just to stand at the end there, and then if anything comes in the daytime, they'll sort of deal with them early on, hopefully. It might just be that I need to stand there or just need to re-recruit the colonists. Anyway, let's see how we're doing now with my science bags. We're still not there. Still haven't even made a single one. So let's see how far along the chain everything's getting. So we are struggling at the moment for parts. They're all there making crossbow bolts. Instead of working on the science bags, which is fair enough. We need that for the defense of the colony. That makes sense. But hopefully they'll be done with that pretty soon. Oh yeah, look, now they're on to the other stuff. Cool. So they just have to sort of spend a little time doing that in the day. Okay, I'm going to just go and recruit. One more, dude. I'm very surprised I'm not out of bed yet, but I think that was the last spare bed I had, so I may need to go and sort that out before I recruit anybody else. The happiness is up to 23 now, so we've obviously increasing those things by just a little bit was enough to get the happiness up. However, I'm going to be super happy when I can make a new colony and start trading in all of the chocolate and stuff like that. It's going to be cool because it's chocolate. Okay, so you're making those things. You're struggling for those things. Trying to make this this is the wrought iron. Really struggling for that. But you're making wrought iron. I don't get it. All of them are making wrought iron, literally. And they're slightly struggling to get to the boxes because it's so cramped in here. I do want to maybe expand the underground bunker and put loads of beds down there, and then maybe I'd have more room for more workshop-y stuff in this room here. That might be a quite cool thing to do. Oh man, it's like gone on break now. Yay! We're making steel! Finally! Finally! But yeah, that is going to be a constant struggle, but it is happening. Making steel parts now from the water. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's what we need. And you're missing steel parts, but steel parts are starting to come through and be made. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to leave you to it then, aren't I, really? And see if there's anything else that I'm massively out of. So let's have a quick look through here. We still are low on wheat. We are good for water and stuff like that. Good for cabbages, food, eggs, chicken, olives. Loads of olives. Loads of crystal, loads of charcoal, coal. Lovely. Cokes are a little low. That's fine. I may have only asked it to be that much. Wrought iron, really low. Bronze plate, really low. I've got copper though. I think I could make bronze plate if I needed to. I wonder if there's anything else that I could make to help them. I don't think so. I think the copper parts and stuff you can make yourself. The rest, nah. The rest you got to make extra stations and things for. But I think I want to see how they do for stuff. So at the moment we only have 2 iron ore as well. Despite all of those extra miners I've got. So I might even need to go right the way back and make more iron ore, which is kind of crazy. Still don't have another... Oh, my life. How are we getting through so much iron? I don't even know. I don't know if I want to put in more iron miners, but maybe I need to. Alright, so what I probably need to do next then, just to try and speed this up as much as I can. It will get there. It's just going to take time. So I think the next thing I need to do is to sort out this room because it got a bit messed up, didn't it? Because we put the wall in the wrong place, basically. So I will need to replace the floor and then shift the beds along a bit. And we should be able to get 6 in here. And there really shouldn't be like it's going to be pretty much infinite the amount of stuff I can put down here, which is really cool. Might even make a second bedroom, a second set of bedrooms down here. I might start to expand the corridor right out. I mean, the thing is, the further away you're making it, the worse it's going to be because the further they've got to walk to get to their jobs every day, which is a bit of a pain. But I don't think it's too far for them to walk. I also need to make sure that it's not a monster spawning area, because that could be terrible. But yeah, it's been another whole day and they haven't made a single science bag for me, which is really frustrating. So if I can make another bedroom down here and another 6 beds, or even 12 beds. I've now got 22 happiness to play with, which means I can put in, I mean, technically, really, I suppose it shouldn't mean that you'd be able to put in an extra, like, 20 colonists, but, you know, if needs must. I'll pop a torch there just so I can see a little bit better. I just want to see if that goes through to the next room. It does. Wonderful. That's exactly the size of room I need then. Put the door in the right place. I need to make sure I've got enough beds as well. So they may be another 6. They make me like 6 a day at the moment. That's what I've got them set up for. There's nothing to stop me putting the beds in. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. And then I will just shift them about tomorrow. Or whenever I can. I never know whether it's quicker to mine out a bedroom or to build one. I think it's slightly quicker to build one. That's 1, 2. It should be about that big. We'll raise the ceiling. We'll raise the roof. I'll quickly finish off this room, and then I'll probably take a little bit of a break. I'll go make myself a cuppa or something. I'll let the game run for like 10 minutes or so, and just see if the science bags start remaking themselves. I'll probably come down here and do some extra work on this later. There's no reason for me to need to make it amazing right now. But I do like to try and make the bedrooms pretty, even though it doesn't necessarily help. I don't think that they have like a happiness based on, like RimWorld has a happiness, for example, based on how pretty their room is. But this game, not so much. So all of this stuff I've done to make it look nice actually really doesn't have much of a purpose at all. But I don't care. And there are a few things I want to do. I want to get like wood in the ceilings or something light coloured. I think I've done wood on most of the ceilings already, so I may just carry on the theme. Oh, I did thatch up there. Ooh, that was nice. I did thatch up there and wood across there. Oh, man. Terrible. No symmetry whatsoever in that, is there? I was probably just trying new things and then forgot to go down and sort it out. I mean, there's a bit of a mess down there, honestly. And the moon is going down. And hopefully, we should have some better news on the glider. But I'm kind of glad because, you know, I was really hoping to show you guys just making the new barley fields, expanding out the area. I wanted to show you, you know, making the rooms and stuff like that. And I wanted to show you what I was doing to try and make sure that this whole glider thing was happening a bit more quickly. But as I say, I will take a little bit of time out. We'll make a few more. I just quickly watch and see if they actually do manage to make some. They're making some, like, sort of basic science bags there, I think. Oh yeah, we need a couple of those. We don't have the steel parts, the gun, or the silver ingots for the advanced science bag. And we're still struggling for those matchlock guns. Still struggling for those. And we still need, because we need 3 steel parts for every matchlock gun. Gosh. And there's nothing I can do to help them with it. They have to just make it themselves. But hopefully now the iron is getting better. No, it's not. No, it's not. We need to put more miners in. We have enough space. I just sorted out the beds, so we've got another like 4 spaces for 4 more colonists. We've got enough happiness to support them as well. So let's get down here and make some more mining jobs. Okay, we've already got those. Okay, let's dig. Let's find some more iron. So this is not going to happen without lots of iron. This seems to be something the colony needs a lot of, so why not mine lots of it out? So how's it doing now? 6. What happened there? Oh, we've got a colonist with no job. Okay. Well, we'll be balancing that out in just a second. Sorry, not a colonist with no job. I've got a job with no colonist. And they're still killing the water gatherers, even though well, probably because there was no colonist to take the guard job down by the water. That will be what will happen there, and that will be very annoying, but never mind. Okay, so that's one more. I reckon... Oh, yeah, there we are. There's another one. Lovely. I know this isn't the prettiest mine, but I still don't know how far I need to expand it to, so I'm just going to keep it like fairly basic for now. Ooh, that was not what I wanted to do. What I want to do is no, I don't want that either. Get rid, remove. I need a miner there. Thank you. And there, lovely. Okay, so I've got another 2 miners for the iron, which would be amazing. So, special digger is ready to complete. Wonderful. Let's complete that then, shall we? At least we got some science done this episode. Maybe not the one I was hoping for, but we got one done. Digger limit 1's also been done. Builder limit 1 is also done. So all the ones with the basic science bags and stuff have been done. It's just all this iron that's caused a massive problem. So let's do some recruiting. Recruit. To fill our jobs. There we go. So we should get some more miners down here, and that will allow me some more iron ore. It is starting to build up a little bit. So with another 2, I'm hoping that should be enough to keep it all even. Go on, boys. Yeah, do some mining. See, so we're still, yeah, we've got 2 gunsmiths there just sitting there with nothing to do because they don't have enough steel parts. So hopefully that's all coming up through, yeah, steel parts are being made now. And that should allow the matchlock gun to be made, which should allow then the science bags to be made. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Definitely. I think they may have put matchlock guns into the thing. He's making... Oh yeah, he's making one. He's making a science bag. Go on. Go on, son. Yes. There you go, 1 science bag there, so just been used. So we're up to 32. So yeah, well, the production is back. So what we're gonna do is take a little break, go get a cuppa, go get a biscuit, go get something nice to eat, whatever. Leave the game running while that happens. I'll probably pop back just every so often to re-employ the water gatherers that will probably get killed. Unless now their daytime guard is there, that's gonna help them not to die as often, but I might still need to come and replace them every so often. You know what I'm tempted to do? Problem is I do still need like an entrance for the monsters to come in. But I think if I just had like a wall that they couldn't get up. I think they can jump 1, can't they, but not 2. So let's just make it too high. And if I then just put like a way in just here. Okay, so the monsters can come in, but they can only come in right in front of my dudes. Alright, and then I just made that all the way up to here. I mean, it doesn't look the prettiest. It really doesn't, but at least At least they're protected that way. Just do that. Before I leave. So that way they're a little bit more protected against all of this nonsense that's going on. I didn't like the idea of putting a sort of a thing all the way along here, but I think, especially if I'm going to leave the game unattended, that's going to be an important thing to do for now. So they can come in, but they can only come in there. So it is a rule of the game that you do have to have a way in for the monsters at all times. I think they would be able to jump that, and possibly that. I'll just even it up. So there we go. So we've got a little space for the monsters to come in, but it is a heavily guarded area. In theory, I shouldn't then need... Are you absolutely kidding me? You're really going that way? It's your lives. Right, so what we need to do is to put that in a little closer to there, I think. And then I may give them guards right by there. That might be the way forward. Also, how are zombies coming in this way? Are they literally jumping out of the water? I think they can literally come through the water. I'm doing all of this to... assuming they're going in the door, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're just going in the waterway. But never mind. It's been nearly an hour now that I've been trying to sort all this stuff out, so... I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it for a day or two. I'll probably just pop back and check on the colony every 10 minutes or so. Just make sure that I don't need to hire too many dudes back and that the whole thing hasn't burned to the ground or anything. And then we'll come back when we're closer to getting the glider. And hopefully next episode we should be able to do that. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more colony survival, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time for gliders. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.